We're about to do something we never thought we would do. We are about to break the 5-second rule.
Oh, God! I've got so many hygiene questions.
Stay within the ring of
cleanliness.
Trust.
What is going on?
Just lick the floor once you're happy with it.
That's delicious. And we're about to put it on the floor.
That's the table. Okay. Stop there. Okay, Ebbers to the right of Jamie.
Step back a little bit.
Yeah, and Mike to the right of Ebbers.
Everybody can open your eyes.
Oh, we can open our eyes?
Open your eyes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
It's a massive feast.
Boys, friends and chefs, we're about to do something we never thought we would do. We are about to break the 5-second rule. Dom, Aruna, please do the honours.
Yeah. If you'd like to step back.
Oh, God!
I mean, I can see where you've cleaned it, which is terrifying how dirty the rest of our floor is.
I've got so many hygiene questions.
Should we take a seat?
Yeah.
Thanks for the slippers, Baz.
Well...
Oh, no!
Sorry.
Oh, he's ruined it.
Now, I know we're here to break some rules, but one rule I would say you should follow, or please do follow, is stay within the ketchup ring of
cleanliness.
Trust.
Sanitisation.
Yeah.
So, wait. Oh, gosh. So the floor has been sanitised.
Very heavily sanitised.
How? Win me over.
Professional virucidal antibacterial spray applied 5 times, interdispersed with water, squeegee, a lot of kitchen roll, and Barry nearly licked the floor. He was that confident.
First things first, we've got to polish the floor so it's spotless. This might take a while. Oh, okay.
Guys, pretend you're in a professional kitchen. Back to front, like mowing a lawn so you don't miss any grass. None of this roundy. I want to see my face in it. Make it like mirror polish.
Stick your face in it, mate.
Just lick the floor once you're happy with it. To see if it tastes like chemicals.
You lick the floor! I'm not licking anything.
To see if it tastes like chemicals.
So we need to spin this up back on time. You just step
Get on your knees and start scrubbing.
Get back to work!
I'm sorry, Izzy. Reckon another round.
I would like to see Barry lick the floor.
I would like to see Barry lick the floor, and then I'm in.
Yeah.
Can you reach that with your tongue?
You have to do it with me.
I'm the chef, you do it.
It's fine.
Push it down.
Okay?
Yeah, fine. It has been licked.
What is going on?
This was inspired because of a comment under the last Big Night In, where someone said we should try a boodle fight.
Boodle fight.
It's a Filipino feast that's eaten normally sitting at a table, all the food's put out on banana leaves, rice, lots of seafood, grilled meats, and everyone tucks in.
Using...
Your hands.
So we thought, while using your hands, we may as well break some more rules and test some cultural barriers that have been put in place over the years, and let's break them.
And are you saying those barriers are there for bad reasons?
No, I say those barriers there are to protect the restaurants. But we're not a restaurant, we're amongst friends, we trust each other.
We can break the rules.
We're allowed to break the rules.
And you dine on the floor in many countries around the world.
It's true.
So we're going to take a tour around the far side of Southeast Asia, touching on the continent, some islands, maybe some influence from the West.
Mike, where do you want to start?
I obviously want to start with what I think are chicken skewers.
It looks like a cocktail sausage.
Like you've never had before. Once you get used to it, you get into a rhythm.
How do you cook like this?
It drowns out everything else. Right, Baz, so you're on the sausages from the Philippines. What are they called?
Langosia?
I think it's longanisa.
Longanisa.
Let us know down below
Yeah, we need
how
some
do you
help with
pronounce
this one.
it. It's a Portuguese-inspired sausage, sweet, kind of like a Filipino chorizo, they say, with pineapple inside it. So we bought these from the local shop on a skewer, grilled. They'll be delicious.
Into the oven to cook.
Barry Taylor.
Oh, yeah! I was expecting chorizo, but not at all.
No.
The pineapple gives so much more sweetness.
Almost gives you the funk of your favourite wind-dried sausage, doesn't it?
It does a little bit.
It needs something really aggressive.
It does.
And a glaze.
Like a Marmite. Something, a yeast extract. Pasty and sticky that has no sweetness.
Miso? I don't have any Marmite, but I've got miso.
Miso would work.
Miso would work. We'll go red miso.
I love a nasal heat.
Wasabi?
I think, yeah, I was thinking sausage and mustard goes really well, so sausage and wasabi.
Say when.
Oh, when?
Have it done.
That works.
Yeah.
No, great.
That killer.
Yeah!
Wouldn't it be nice, Barry, if we serve it that way up so you don't see?
The dirt on the other side.
You don't see.
It looks a bit.
It looks better.
Yeah.
And it'll be a surprise because you do that and your tongue
Hits the flavour.
Wow, it's nutty. It's got like a satay vibe on spiced pork. Nestled on the rice, what's the rice all about?
Now, there's many things this man does very well, but rice, he continuously blows us away with it. And this one is one of the simplest.
to the microwave.
Kush's dirty little secret. The magical stuff.
Fried onions, but I want them to go a bit soft and jammy. Can you pass me a tub of fried garlic, please? Tub of fried garlic, bag of grated coconut.
Wow!
Mix it up with black pepper.
Yeah.
Taste it, season it, and then stir through some steamed jasmine rice. Bit of seasoned soy.
That's delicious.
Garlic rice.
And we're about to put it on the floor.
It is delicious, but I just had to take myself out for a second because I watched you pick it up off the floor with your hands and put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
And when you come out of where we are and go in and just think about that, it's freaking mental.
Yeah.
Isn't society weird?
To us, isn't it? So many other cultures use the hand, and it's all about like literal techniques of clawing, but then using the thumb
To thumb it in.
to not have the mess.
When you're picking it off a banana leaf or a plate, you kind of use that surface to push it into the hand. Here, you're just using the floor. So it's not like you're scooping it off the top of the pile. You're using the floor to push it into your hand.
What's hidden under the leaf?
Take the shell and have a look.
Shiso leaves, lots of
Scallops.
pansies.
Oh, scallops.
In a glazy, saucy thing.
Eat with your fingers, but use the leaf to make it a little bit more pleasant of an experience. Create a wrap.
You can make a burrito, a scallop burrito.
So I just roasted off some scallops really hard in some oil, bit of butter, tonkotsu Japanese style ketchup,
Yeah.
and then some bergamot.
Bold flavour. Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough. And we served them
Yes!
in scallop shells. Shiso.
Why are you hiding it?
So scallops, perilla or sesame leaf, secret, sam, the Korean for wrap.
Right.
So you get a leaf, you
Yeah.
put a scallop in it and you pop it in your mouth.
Nice!
Yeah.
Oh, Kush.
It's like fish butter.
Whoa, yeah.
It's amazing how much flavour the shiso leaf has as well.
Yeah, the fragrance.
You say fragrance, and I always associate like tropical fruit and tropical flavours with a lot of fragrance. And then I see these.
Oh. Yeah, we've got some extra homemade seasoning to go on top, so we've all got one each. What you want to do, first of all, is you want to...
I would say avoid
don't.
the eyes.
Yes, avoid the eyes.
Sounds like it's a chili oil. Is this pepper spray? It's just dawned on them, they've made a weapon.
Well, we realised what we can't do is have a vinaigrette to pour over this because it's going to go everywhere, so we atomised it. We've got these atomisers that we had left over from our potential ingredients episode, didn't use them. Go watch that and it'll make sense. But we're going to create a little salad spritz to go over everything. Rice wine vinegar,
Yeah.
fish sauce,
Yeah.
and then a sweetness. Pomegranate molasses?
Yeah, that is quite acidic in itself and a very
Okay.
thick.
I'm currently drinking a mango beer.
Yeah,
In?
yeah. A bit more. Ah, pina colada or margarita.
Margarita. That's lively and refreshing. It's a nice vapour, but it's not. Woohoo! But you're left with not much. Psycho juice in an atomizer feels dangerous. It could end up in people's eyes.
Okay, Pepper X then. Yes. You get that tickle at the back.
Yep, the heat's there now.
Yeah.
Okay, yep,
Nice, nice. I've got a name for this. Little atom bombs.
Atom bombs, love it.
Yeah. So all the flavours that you might associate with having a barbecue on a beach
Yeah.
in Thailand.
Yeah.
Beer, margaritas.
On a bit of fish?
So
Or a bit of
honestly,
fish,
wherever you
bit of
want,
crab.
it's a spicy kick where you need it.
I've got a crab claw with some meat, so I'm going
Join
there.
you on a crab claw.
Great. You went straight in the mouth. What do you expect?
It's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh wow, it smells incredible.
Very good at the sweet again.
I can tell you about the crab. Very simple. They're just covered in tamarind and some black pepper. So actually, the heat from this spray works beautifully.
Yummy, yum, yum.
That is a lot less spicy than I expected, but the heat definitely is there.
There's a warmth, but because you have such a fine mist of it, it's not too strong. I mean, there are some people, especially probably more so in the Western world, where even just serving a whole fish on the bone, complete with eye, is enough to put people off. Slap it on the floor. I'm quite excited, not everyone would be. What is it?
Oh, what a beauty.
Beauty. Got some lovely sea bream. Gonna score it quite far down to the bone, both sides, and then marinate it in the 3 S's. Sambal, satay,
And
Sichuan style mala sauce.
I like how this is all about variety as well.
Yes.
Why do one flavour across all 3?
Exactly. So we're not being traditional to any country specifically, obviously.
No, this entire experience is about breaking the rules and doing the unexpected. And the fact is, you're going to have to eat that fish with your hands.
And then pass a bit of that fish
Around
to
for
someone
the
else.
try.
I've realised, Barry,
Yes.
by the time we come to serve this, we might not remember which fish is which.
Well, it's down to them to work it out, isn't it, really?
Exactly. So it's a food challenge, and Ben loves a food challenge.
Oh, that looks beautiful. You caught that just in time.
Hey, see, chef's nose. It's nice and tender now. It's just cooked through. It'll firm up as it cools down and as it finishes cooking. So it'll be a bit easier to eat. Imagine trying to eat that straight out of the
Yeah,
grill.
no, impossible.
Impossible. So we're doing them a service by serving it later.
Okay, yes.
I mean, it's beautifully cooked.
Really
Succulent
nicely
flesh. I think I got the satay one to start.
That is the most effective way to eat a fish.
The sambal is exceptional.
Yeah.
Also, I love the colour and the char you've got. But look how perfectly cooked it is. And so that's why it's easy just to fall off the bone and you're just left with the skeleton.
You're like a cat now, aren't you? Huh?
Also, you gave us the ring of truth of ketchup.
Oh yeah, dippy dippy. Right, I'm gonna make a dressing / dip puree ketchup. I'm gonna make mango ketchup.
Nice.
Mango, mint, coriander, Thai basil, and chili ketchup that we can squirt around the floor.
Wicked.
Lovely.
I'm trying the ketchup. That wasn't at all what I expected it to taste like. That's incredible.
Whoa!
Oh, that's fruity.
That's so good.
He says, swiping it off the floor.
Yeah, what am I doing?
I feel like it takes a while to remember where you are.
If you'd like a cocktail,
Yeah, we haven't even got to the cocktails yet.
they're just in the development bar, as we've named it now.
It's a fruity number. I've got a cosmopolitan, basically, but cranberry and lime.
Iced coffee, Mike?
Just nice coffee.
Yeah, just
is it
nice, strong
Vietnamese
iced
iced
coffee.
coffee?
No fun stuff. Yeah.
Oh, mojito.
Nice. Let's stick with the seafood. Have a prawn.
God, these look incredible.
We are more familiar with like working with your hands here.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of flavour in these, so make sure you suck the head. I love these, and they can take a lot of heat.
So we'll go ground sesame,
Yeah.
sesame oil, sesame paste,
And then a bit of bulldog.
buldak, make a marinade, taste it, rub it, done.
Cool.
So far, we've got like Indonesian satay, Malaysian-y sambal, Sichuan.
Yeah.
So we've got China, Indonesia, Malaysia, African scallops.
We are eating off the floor. There are no rules. Do what the hell you want. Kush, what are your thoughts on the 5-second rule?
The 5-second rule doesn't make any sense because technically it's like 1 nanosecond.
Yep.
The bacteria will be all over it,
Yep.
so it doesn't matter.
No, it's an excuse. So
5 seconds, 5 minutes, it's all the same.
if you're cooking at home and it hits the floor,
Yeah.
is it still edible or do you put it in the bin?
It's still edible, it's fine. At home, for yourself.
Okay, yeah, that's what I mean. In a restaurant, different game.
Different given. All of that in, around, over. We'll put that to grill and then we'll dress it with some freshness, some more lime, some herbs, yeah?
Yep, perfect.
Cool.
Okay, amazing. Cook! That needs a spritz. Not spicy enough.
Well, I dipped in the ketchup and it was delicious with a little bit of ketchup with the fruity fragrance. That's really good.
I love the nuttiness of the sesame on that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had prawns with that kind of sesame nuttiness before.
Well, I think they're quite sweet naturally, so that balances quite well.
I think what's so fascinating about this entire, do we call this a dish?
Experience.
This dropped thing
Yeah.
is every element looks delicious and then you taste it and it tastes fantastic, but not how you'd expect. Aside from just eating off the floor, it's a real experience in over...
Stimulation of your senses.
Yeah, of second guessing it and then it proving you wrong, but it being better than expected. I love it.
You said it perfectly, Mike. Things taste like you wouldn't expect. So that's a tomato and basil salad.
It is. You're right,
Yeah.
it really is.
Nope.
Oh, that's
I mean, yes, but no.
no. Sour.
Oh, and a chilli.
So Barry, a fresh element. Got cherry tomato, pickled shallot salad. Some Vietnamese thickened seasoned soy sauce, freeze-dried red onion, shallots,
Yeah.
raw garlic, fish sauce, rice vinegar, lots of chili, mint, Thai basil and coriander, and you've got this really vibrant, punchy, extremely black peppery salad with the
Okay.
sweetness of the cherry tomatoes.
I'm just going to dot that around the plate.
No.
Oh,
That-
in one dish.
No, that'll be messy. One dish is boring. How about we serve it in crab shells?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think there's another rule here, no plates. Do you reckon I should put some flavour in these mangoes?
Tahini?
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Tajin, the spice mix.
Tahini, yeah. Something that you might find in Thailand.
Right, yeah.
So
It's very
fragrant.
nasal, it's very spicy on the tongue, but no one flavour dominates the rest because you still have the sweetness of the tomato coming through. Have you added any sugar? Is that just the sweetness?
Those are
Tomato.
fantastic
Wow.
Datarini
Yeah.
tomatoes.
Yeah, they are gorgeous.
And you got no.
Choice some.
Choice some.
Yeah.
Choice some?
Save that at the edit.
Did you prep this or just chuck it in a pan?
Any really woody bits, snip off, and then just...
Quite a lot of that.
Yeah, but that'll be, look, imagine that draped on the floor, and then you pick it up like that and eat it.
Okay.
Yeah?
With garlic.
Garlic and oyster sauce. So you want to fry the garlic off till nearly golden, and then in with the greens, toss, finish with the oyster sauce,
Okay,
and then quickly out so it doesn't overcook.
I think the combo of oyster sauce and garlic was so simple and doesn't need messing with, it just works. Interestingly, fruit is something we quite often eat with our hands. Like an apple, you
Yeah.
bite into a peach or a nectarine. I have no problem with picking away the fish.
Yeah.
It feels more weird to dig into a mango with my fingers, and yet that's what I'm more used to eating with my hands, fruit.
No.
I mean, you've got to do it.
Yeah, but you've got to, yeah.
It's
you've
wet
gotta-
and sticky.
Oh, Barry did hedgehog them, so you can just go straight in with
Oh,
your
lovely.
mouth.
So sweet.
How was it having Barry in the kitchen? He took a breath in.
I was just swallowing. We got on fine.
Yeah, I enjoy the creative process. I can't get enough of it. I love it.
He was more assertive because he was wearing his sous chef apron,
Oh, right, here we
but
go.
did well.
So, in the big night you did with Mike, there was a discussion about where the word fountain came from.
And we
Oh,
still
yeah.
don't know who said that.
Yeah.
Who said the word on the floor?
Barry. And I reined him in because he wanted to do a 3-course meal, like a starter, a main course, and a dessert. And I
I
was
like the idea of us being dressed in like all plastic. and then throwing food at each other.
If you're having to have Kush
Moderate.
moderate your idea, that's mad.
But it's a combination of moderation also. What already exists. It's not a new invention. It's just wonderful new takes on what already exists.
I've never done this before.
No, never.
Been to the Philippines in Palawan, had a boodle fight, stuck with me since. That was on a table. And it was like 30 degrees, so everything was that temperature, and everyone was sharing, lots of camaraderie.
Turns out this floor's quite cold.
More sweaty hands.
How did you honestly think we'd each react to this, and have we delivered or surprised you?
I thought one of you might have just walked back upstairs.
Yeah, thank you for your willingness, because there is a line here. I think lots of people...
It's a circle, mate.
Watching this wouldn't cross it.
No, but there's a lot of trust, and it's probably only something that we could do.
Because Kush is involved. You're right, that's exactly
Because I trust Kush made sure Barry cleaned the floor properly.
There are a few things that we do where you genuinely experience something you never thought you would be experiencing, and this has been one of those moments.
100%.
And I'm so glad that we all did it. So, fantastic
Well done.
job.
Well done. I can't clap. I've got one dirty hand, one clean hand.
I will be in touch to let you know whether I've got the runs tomorrow morning.
If so, we changed the title of the video.
I changed my opinion.
Thank you, guys. I was genuinely nervous that this might go terribly wrong.
You nailed
Seriously.
it. You both nailed it.
If you enjoy this whole Big Night In series and us pushing the boundaries and serving food on the flipping floor, please make sure you like this video. It really does help. But now, the pressure's all on this.
No! Oh, right.
No!
Comment down below. You need some ideas.
I need some
Serious
ideas. How do we top this?
Do any of you guys want to eat something off the floor?
This is staff
There's
lunch.
plenty here.
Oh.
You would?
How trusting are you feeling? Come and get stuck in.
The scallops are amazing, and there's still some
They're
leaves.
not on the floor.
That fish is all good and bone free.